Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Check out CexxiTarot, she has the answer. Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio are the viewers waiting to watch CexxiTarot. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces are the #1 subscriber wondering what Cexxi sees. You are here just to be in the know. The live stream is starting. Now here's CexxiTarot.
Hello Sagittarius and welcome to CexxiTarot. Sagittarius, this will be your edition of Sexy Heads of Scoop. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified when I go live. Sagittarius is a friendly reminder we all have male and female energies within us. Although you see genders on the cards, keep in mind their energies. Sagittarius, as I'm progressing through the reading, if you find the energy resonates more with the class watcher, feel free to swap the energies. Energies are fluid. Sagittarius, as I'm progressing through the reading, if you find the reading does not resonate with you at all, I strongly encourage you to check out the readings for your rising Venus and Moon placements. There is a link to a free natal chart on the About page of my YouTube channel. Alright, Sagittarius, I pray you all are well. Thank you for joining me. This is intended to be your general reading. There will be an extended to this reading. The extenders are going for $5 until the end of May, Sagittarius. So with that being said, let me see what energies are surrounding you. Spirit, what energies are surrounding Sagittarius? Your card came out first, patience. What energies are surrounding Sagittarius? Oh, you waited for something and you finally got it. What energies? Oh, congratulations, Sag. I just got emotional. Oh, congratulations. Oh, you thought it wasn't going to happen. Spirit, what energies are surrounding Sag? Please and thank you. This is good energy, Sag. What energies are surrounding Sagittarius? Please and thank you. What energies? Okay. Oh, I didn't see this one fell. Oh. What energies are surrounding Sag? Please and thank you. Oh, you was really worried about this, but you get it. Don't worry. What energies? Yeah, you get it. Listen, Sag, I see that something took a very long time. Something you wanted, and it had you stressed out, child. It did. It had you stressed out. This was a lot of adversity. It was very challenging for you. And it's like you might have been judging the situation or looking at it, and whatever you were seeing, it had you upset. But you had to make some decisions. And this was Spirit way of teaching you how to trust the process, Sagittarius. I see you are going to be very appreciative because you are going to get what it is you want. But you almost was afraid you wasn't going to get it. And it's like you punishing yourself like, why didn't I have faith? Why didn't I believe it was going to happen? Forgive yourself for that, because we all, when walking into spirituality, when truly leaning on faith, right? Because I hear people say, I walk by faith. But as soon as crisis hit, their ass fall apart. And it's nothing against them. It's a learning process to learn to walk by faith. Sagittarius, I feel like this patience, whatever this is, it took a long time, taught you how to trust again, taught you how to believe again throughout these challenging times. And Sagittarius, I feel like you was judging the situation incorrectly, like this is not going to work out for me. But it does. It really does. At the bottom of the deck, the reason for your reading is self-esteem. Believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, I'm seeing like the Wizard of Oz, okay? It's like you had that Dorothy walk. That's what you did. This tornado came, foo, 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 took you up in the sky, put you in all this confusion, shook up your stability, shook up everything you believed in. You ain't know who was riding with you, who wasn't riding with you. And now the house has landed. Boom! You back from Kansas, Sagittarius. You back from Kansas. You back from Kansas. Yeah. And so now with the self-esteem, you realize you had everything in you that you needed to make happen what it is you want to make happen. You had to stick through it with this perseverance. Whatever this was, you ain't had no choice. You ain't had no choice. But you stood your ground. You hung in there because you had something you needed to get done, something you needed to do with purpose. And guess what, Sagittarius? You was wondering why people wasn't helping you. They was jealous. They was jealous. You like, don't they see what I'm going through? Yeah, somebody thought you was exaggerating what you was going through. They felt like you had it. This was really jealousy. It's almost like you really needed help this time. And people didn't want to help you because they felt like you had it all anyway. How dare them? But guess what, Sagittarius? You gonna laugh at their ass because you get what you want anyway with happiness. I feel like you didn't know how you were going to free yourself from this situation. But it happened. This happened so you could see who was who and what was what in your relationships, in your friendships. And now I feel like you leaving these mother lovers behind. That watch you sit in this adversity, that watch you sit in these challenging times. They were jealous of you because they felt like you had everything anyway. And guess what? I feel like before you felt bad about leaving these people behind, but you don't anymore. You don't anymore. You leaving them in their own guilt. You leaving them in their own guilt. You better listen to what I'm telling you. Sagittarius. So, you got this patience energy. And this was you having to wait. You knew where you were trying to go. You knew what it is you wanted to receive. But you felt blocked out. You felt like you couldn't get it. And you were patient about this. Okay? And you realized that everything happens in a divine order. Why is this patience here? You did it with grace, though, Sag. You did it with grace. And even though you rule temperance, Sagittarius are impatient. Okay? They want what they want when they want it and when they need it. But this taught you something. And I feel like it was so you could see who was really around you. At the bottom of the deck, you have 2 to see and time for a nap. I feel like Sagittarius, something was taking a long time. And it was making you so emotional. For some of you involved moving. And it just left you in a state of confusion. And really, whatever it is you had to clean up with chopped wood, it took some time. But now the door is open to you, Sag. It sure is. Throughout all this chaos and conflict, here and now is your destiny. Here right now is your destiny with the Fates. I feel like this was challenging. And it brought in a lot of conflict. For some of you, you was beefing with people. But with exchange of gifts and clean it up. Remember I told you after you clean that energy up, the door is open to you. Where's the hold. You want to get the right card. It's right here. Remember I told you after you clean up the situation, the door is open to you. Well, now you cleaned it up. So now you're in this energy of receiving. Okay? You're in this energy of receiving. Okay? Well, Sag, I feel like now people see you getting what you want with Observer. They're like, damn, how Sagittarius make it out of that? Through perseverance. Damn it, then you see the bottom of this deck. Through perseverance. That's how Sagittarius made it. They ain't give up. Sagittarius. Okay, so you were patient. What I really love about this energy, although you felt stagnant, you did it with grace, with poise. You didn't let your looks fail. You didn't let the smile leave your face. You did not, even though you were stagnant and you felt like you was repeating this cycle, going through this again in relation to your stability, you did see things from another perspective. And I think that's what's beautiful about this. So even in the midst of your worry, where you may even had a little bit of doubts, you thought better of it. You kept your head up. Tell me about this poise. There you go. Yes, exactly. Yes. At the bottom of the deck, you have ideation and space. Do you know that this time that was forced upon you, this patience that you had to have, was so you can get back into your creative space? And by you being in your creative space and by people abandoning you, it's now you realize that It was to cleanse, to let go of control, let go of what no longer serves you. People showed you who they really were when you were going through whatever this is. So you realize you had to surrender, let go of control. Let go of control. Because you ain't had no control, Sag. And then they extended, I'm going to dive deeper into these energies and I'm going to get very specific and tell you exactly what this was. Sagittarius, you have gratitude and TikTok. And I feel like now is the time. If you have not received this yet, it's coming. So now is the time for you to express your thanks to the universe. This is the time for you to be thankful for all you have, all you've been through. And what you've been through, these things taught you lessons, right? So even be grateful for the lessons, because out of them lessons did spawn blessings, okay? And I feel like it's time for you to get what you want with hunger. So there was something you wanted really bad. Well, it's here now. And you're going to be appreciative because you worked for this. Like, this did not come easy, whatever this is. Sagittarius, you have judgment. This is people placing judgment upon you. What is Sag doing? They shouldn't do it this way. I think Sag should do it this way. Sag, is this like, feel like I'm one of damn advice, okay? With building blocks. Whatever it is you was building, it took some time, but people were judging. They were trying to give you unwanted advice, but they weren't helping you. Where the hell they go when you was building this with ghosts? These people from the past, these people that claim to be loyal to you, but yet they were sitting there placing judgment upon you, and you're working on these changes alone, and then they disappear, or they weren't around, but they was around to judge you, Sag. I'm going to tell you that. Sag, guess what? You have success. You have success. So whatever this is you was fighting for, striving for, wanting, okay, it ends up in your favor. It works all out in your favor. You're very successful. And then you're able to mend things possibly for your children, put things together for yourself. You are successfully bringing something together because you decided to go with the flow of the universe and let go of this control. That's what did it. Because I feel like you were worrying and you was like, it got to a point where you couldn't do anything about it. And when you let go of that control, that's when the universe had the room to do its job. Because please keep in mind, when you worry, you send the energy out. I'm not going to get it. When is it going to come? When is it going to come? And the universe like, well, Sag's saying when it's going to come, so I guess it ain't going to come. As soon as you let go of control, the universe like, oh, okay, so now we can do our job. Sag's not worrying no more. This worry. Oh, you was doing it. You was going round and round in your head. I know you was. Looking for some message, some sort of communication, and you became frustrated because you was, whatever this was, it affected your stability. But your thoughts were so overwhelming that you started thinking toxic shit, and I'm glad you got out of it because you did get out of it. Well, Sag, you have forgiveness and community, and I feel like right now there's people, and I feel like this is several people. There's people that want your forgiveness. They're going to come in like, Sag, can you forgive me for mystery? They're going to be like, oh, I didn't understand. I didn't know that's what you were talking about, Sag. Oh, I didn't know you needed my support. Hog spitting bullshit. Some of you know the Pisces. Hog spitting bullshit. Sagittarius, trust. I feel like all this perseverance, I feel like this patience and this success came when you started trusting the process, trusting the universe. And I feel like with this Imagine card, you realize anything is possible. See what the Imagine, that's you trying to create. This is you sending your intentions, your energy up to the universe, okay? And then the moon was like, oh, okay, you want source. You want to pass this message to spirit. And so there's a tiny, see that tether, that string? I feel like this is you sending your manifestations up, trusting the outcome, so then you had this growth. Things are growing all around you because you trusted the process. This grew you up, Sag. You start questioning yourself and everything, child. But don't worry, it grew you up. Sagittarius, you had this fear inflexible. This is you fearing things not going your way. Because you tried a little bit of this, you tried a little bit of that. For some, you feel like you bent over backwards. And you fear that all this work, all this adaptability, all these gymnastic moves you were making weren't going to work out in your favor. So that was false evidence appearing real. Let me run it back again for you, Sag. fear. The F is for the false, the E is for the evidence, the A is for appearing, and the R is for real. It was false evidence appearing real. And it made you feel imbalanced. It made you feel like it wasn't fair. Like, I'm not going to get what I need. I'm not going to get what I deserve. And honey, it was all frustrating because you wanted this so bad. Sagittarius, you had this adversity, These were the obstacles, the challenges, and even the delays. But this adversity was to teach you trust. This adversity was to teach you patience, okay? And I see you was confused with between worlds, but this is you like walking right out of those dark times into the happy times. Your energy is now picking up, Sag. Your energy is now picking up. Some of you are getting back to work, Sagittarius. I feel like you had to let go of control, because if you did not, you was just growing this energy of frustration and adversity. I feel like there were some things in the past and people in the past that disappeared on you when you were trying to grow something. I feel like it was something you really wanted, Sagittarius, and you had to go along with the flow. But you felt like it wasn't fair. You felt like people were being secretive, talking about you behind your back. They was. But don't worry about it, Sag, because all this contributed to your self-esteem, your self-worth. And now you know that you can believe in magic. So in the extended, I'm going to dive deeper into these energies. We're going to get very specific, and I'm going to give you some advice. So if you have not gone through this yet, Sag, you are about to. Oh, Sagittarius. Oh, Sagittarius. Oh, I love me some Sagittarius. This has been your edition of Cexxi Has a Scoop. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, Sagittarius, if you would like to be notified the next time I go live or upload a video. Peace, Sag, and I do love you. The extended to be up in 45 minutes.
Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Check out CexxiTarot. She has the answer. Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio are the viewers waiting to watch CexxiTarot. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces are the #1 subscriber wondering what Cexxi sees. You're here just to be in the know. The live stream is starting. Now here's CexxiTarot.